Now that you know you have fibromyalgia, what do you do? Hey guys, and welcome to today's video. We are talking about fibromyalgia and how to relieve the pain or how to actually get rid of it. This is not fun at all to deal with, and it can really affect your livelihood and your quality of life. So before we get started, like, share, subscribe. So with fibromyalgia, it has kind of been one of those mystery diseases or illnesses, and they're really not sure what causes it. So what we're going to do, we're going to use these 5 steps to actually get rid of it. Now, this is not going to be a quick fix. It is actually going to take some time, especially if you have been sick for a long time. Fibromyalgia is one of those things that tends to come on slowly, which means you have probably been sick for a very long time and just have been pushing through the pain or whatever you've been dealing with. So if that's the case, you have to understand that this is not going to be gone very quickly. However, if you keep at it, you're definitely going to see results and you're definitely going to feel a lot better. Now, I am not a doctor. I have no degree, and the reason I am telling you this is because this is what has helped me. But you are ultimately responsible for whatever you decide to do. So definitely, if you're concerned at all, you need to talk to your doctor. The first thing that you need to do is you need to make the pain or the worst part of your fibromyalgia, you need to be very specific on where that is. So if your pain starts in your back, then I would start there. If it starts in your head, then start there. Is what you're going to do is you're going to take that first spot. So we're going to focus on the spine, and if that's where it starts, as you start feeling it come up and you start getting that starting in your back and it just moves and you can tell it's coming on, and you want to be very specific and pinpoint that area. The next thing that you want to do is analyze what it is that tends to trigger what starts it. If you notice that it's stress, start working on maybe what stresses you out. So now that we have a specific area and we kind of have an idea of what's triggering it, so what I want you to do is I want you to think of something that is going to help you let this go. This is what I mean by that is if you feel it in your back and it's kind of a tight pressure, then think of something that is physical that you can kind of relate to. So for instance, when I get pressure in my back, then it's just kind of like the tension is building and building and building. And for me, I can think of like a teapot, right? The pressure is building and building and building until it's like, woo! If you open it up, the pressure is released and the steam comes billowing out. The next thing that I want you to do is I want you to thank it or forgive it. It's very possible that there could be a lot of emotion. There could be a lot of past trauma or things that happened in your past that are really causing you to feel this fibromyalgia because you're just holding on to it. And if you thank it and you forgive it, is what you're allowing to do is you're allowing your body to say, thank you, I forgive whoever I need to forgive, or I forgive myself, but I don't need this anymore. And that way it allows whatever you're holding on to that contributing to your fibromyalgia. And you're probably going to have times where things come up. I haven't remembered that for a while. Just understand that that's probably part of it. Don't wallow in it. The next step is actually we're going to put a positive into it. Think of yourself in debt, like health debt, okay? So if you have fibromyalgia, you obviously are not a healthy person because you're in debt. Your body is trying to make up. You want to get back to broke. If you think of it kind of like money, if you're in debt with money, you don't automatically jump from no money to just having a fabulous house and life is great and everything is perfect. It doesn't work like that. There's a point where you gradually have to get back to broke. So you could be in debt, then you got to get to broke, then you can start gaining health or money in the positive way. So when you add the positive to it, it helps it go much faster. And is what that looks like is as you're letting this go, whether you're letting go with the teapot, whether you're letting it go down the drain, or maybe you throw it in a ball in the sun, or let a balloon out up. Whatever it is, you're going to say with it, you're going to say, I feel great. I feel amazing. I have great health. And that is just going to continue and make the process so much faster. The very last step is repeat, 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 repeat. I cannot say this enough. I know that it may take a while, but if you've been sick for a while, you just need to be patient. And it will get better. I promise you, it gets so much better. You just have to repeat this. I trust this video was helpful, and until next time.